Hi guys, this is your girl Shireen. How are you this evening? Actually, I want to come here and I'm going to talk about, let me see. I was just talking to my sister about relationship and I decided I'm going to bring it here online because I just have some thoughts about relationship. And when I said relationship, personal relationship and relationship that you can have with your neighbors. I don't know, a lot of people, you live with somebody 20 years or live in a community for 20 years. I know it doesn't happen all the time, but you live in a community for 20 years and you saw that your neighbor husband died. And some people would never even care a postcard or something go give them neighbor and say, I'm sorry. And you live in the same community with the neighbor for over 20 years. Why are people like that? Why people just don't live loving and people do share, share. And look out for other people's needs. Because eventually the same thing is going to happen to you. All of us go through grief at one point in time in our life. So when you see a neighbor or brothers and sisters, when I say brothers and sisters, somebody close, your own, your neighborhood, somebody in your neighborhood or so on and so forth, reach out to them and say, I'm sorry for your loss or something like that. Don't just pass the person and do like say you don't see it. You don't know what is happening. You do know what is happening. And when you work in a workplace too and you see somebody angry one day, come to work angry, don't bother think that it is all about you. It's not about you really. Maybe that person have some kind of issue and problem at home. All you need to do is just, you can't just turn a blind eye. You can say to the person, do you need a hug? Or, I know it's COVID now, but you can ask the person if they're alright, if they're okay. You said, are you okay? And you let the person know that you're really asking them if they're okay. Right? And sometimes when you see somebody do something great or good, you say, you said to the person that, I appreciate that, or that's very good, and so on and so forth. Yesterday I went and did my nails, and a little 5-year-old boy, he said to me, it looks so great. He says, it looks so good. And I look at the little boy and I said to him, thank you very much. That I appreciate that, because I really did. Because I wasn't sure if I liked the decoration that the woman put on my nails. But the little boy made my day because he said it looks good. And I left that salon feeling awesome. So do that for somebody every day, right? Do it for 10 days in a row. Try to say something good to somebody or make somebody feel good. On the other hand, now I want to talk about relationship. I don't know, for some reason I went to buy a desk from a lady today for my daughter. She need a desk. And when I went to the lady house, the lady said she's British. And so while I was there picking up the desk, right, it's a second-hand desk because I needed a desk for her. And we were talking about relationship and whatnot. And I asked her about the monarchy. And we were wondering what is going to happen to the monarchy when the queen died. And she said something to me which was so, I thought the same thing, but I didn't say it. So I asked her what she think. And so we get talking about Prince Charles. And she said she didn't like him. And I asked her, why not? Why you don't like him? And she said to me, she don't like him because of what he did to Lady Diana. And I said, you know what? I really wanted to know, because she's British, right? I really wanted to know her opinion on why she didn't like him. So she didn't like the fact of what he did to Lady Diana all those years ago, when Lady Diana just had the boys. him just leave her, and you know, him treat her with disrespect and disdain. I mean, men are so cruel. I don't think they're aware of it. What you people think? You think them aware of it? I honestly don't think they are aware of how they treat other people. And it comes down to how another person treat each other. And it's true. And I felt like that years ago. I never did like that guy. But I never really verbalized it why I didn't like him. I didn't like him because of the fact that he left Diana and went to Camellia. And he knew he was in love with Camellia before he and Diana got together. So why did he marry her in the first place? To have his kids, and when you have the kids, then he leave her. And after him leave her, he went back to her. That is what even upset me. I hope that man don't become the king. Because after him have her, after him have the kids, him left her, and then when time Lady Diana died, he went back to her. It's just like a spitting at the kids' face. He shouldn't have done that. Out of respect for Diana, he should have never gone back with that woman, and then he marry her. So I can never have any respect for a man like that. And it's the same thing when a man leave his wife or a woman leave her husband. You need to leave with dignity and respect and make that person feel like they have some kind of, give that person respect. Nobody said relationship is nice. It can't break up. If you break up with somebody, and you have a relationship and you break up with that person, you don't have to leave bitter, where you have to treat each other with disdain and treat each other like strangers, like when you never spend the last 10 years or 5 years together. It's awful, it's horrible. And then especially when children are involved, right? You have to do what you have to do just because of the kids. Respect the children, out of respect for the kids, because kids ain't going anywhere. Look at now, look years after. Look years after. Look on the children them. Even in Lady Diana children. They are far apart. One day England, one day America. And the house in a turmoil. Where do you think the turmoil come from? How the father treat the mother. Somebody always carry envy and grudge or whatever it may be. Or hurt. Right? They're carrying around this hurt and it affect the children. All because of what took place before Lady Diana died. So this is just something I feel like a lot of people don't really, don't really understand. They don't really understand how it affect the children, what it affect, right? And you know what? I was just talking to my sister, and when her husband left her, the way how that boy behaved, he behaved like he didn't know her, like she never exists. Why? And you have 2 kids here. Men out there, men know it's not only men alone, women too. When you leave a relationship, you not just leave the person with little pride and treat the person like when you first meet the child. Nobody say you can't go, but go and leave the person with little pride. And another issue I wanted to point out too is that if when you meet, when you're getting involved in a relationship and you know you don't want a monogamous relationship, just say it. Nothing wrong with just telling somebody you don't want a monogamous relationship, right? Nothing is wrong with that. There's all different kind of people out there every day. People have monogamous relationship,